Hi, I'm Dorota and this is In Plain Polish. Do you know your ABCs? Or maybe is it a on bececie? Let's take a closer look at the Polish alphabet and spelling. Let's get something straight first. The Polish alphabet consists of 32 letters. That's right, not 26, 32. And what is more, the letters Q, V, and X are actually missing from the Polish alphabet. The Polish probably didn't find them very useful. So this leaves us with as many as 9 very unique letters that are typical for the Polish alphabet, which are O, C, L, W, N, U, X, Z, and Z. And it turns out that all those little dots and strokes and little tails are actually pretty important. You've probably noticed how cutting off the tail in O in the word pączki leaves us with paczki. Paczki. Parcels. Blah. Not very tasty unless we are talking about parcels full of pączki. And if you haven't tried pączki in your life, well, your homework is to get some and to enjoy every little bite. But examples of such funny changes in meaning are aplenty. There is a huge difference between going to sad, an orchard, than to sąd, the court. It is a different thing to have a zadanie, a task, than to have a żądanie, a demand. When you go to your doctor, you probably want him to give you some leki, drugs, not lęki, which are fears, and your basic drink should probably be woda, water, not woda, which is a contemptuous word for vodka. And when you hear a dog that szczeka, barks, well, it probably uses its szczęka, jaw, in the process, but it's still not the same thing, is it? So, as you can see, all the diacritics really do matter, and skipping them can change entire utterances, sometimes quite dramatically. Interestingly, early texting and internet communication got many Polish speakers used to disregarding all the diacritics. And this has a very practical and economic reason behind it. Well, basically, texting used to be quite expensive, so people went above and beyond to fit their message into the limit of signs that was allowed. And actually the Polish signs, the Polish diacritics, consumed a lot of this limit. So it was more economical to skip all the diacritics. And when it comes to internet communication, well, if you typed the Polish letters, they often appeared on the screen in the form of kind of hieroglyphs. So it made the entire text illegible, and that's why people tried to avoid them. But nowadays, well, texting is as cheap as can be, and the Polish diacritics can make it to the screen without becoming ancient Egyptian. So people are coming back to the custom of using proper language and using all the dots and tails as they should. And some people even consider it rude and disrespectful if you don't do that. So be careful. Now back to the alphabet. Let's learn to pronounce all the letters. And I think we should start with a quick repetition of my beloved Polish letters. O, C, L, W, N, U, X, Z, Ż, Now, to make things a bit more complicated, some of these sounds have a short and a long form, which is reflected in the way we spell them. So let's compare the short ch and the long chi. See, instead of the stroke above the C, we add an I to make it long. Ch and chi. Same thing with sh. We have the short sh and the long she. Sh, she. I hope you can hear the difference. We also have the short ny and the long ni. Ny, ni. And we have the last one, the short j and the long ji. J, ji. This may make writing the words you hear a bit more tricky at the beginning before you get enough practice, but it actually doesn't make reading any more complicated, so you shouldn't worry about this too much. But there is one more thing I should tell you about the sounds we've talked about. Well, two of the sounds have alternative spellings. The sound U can be either spelled as an open U, U otwarte, or as a closed U, U z kreską, like an O with a stroke. And the same thing concerns the sound Ż. We've talked about the Z with a dot, which is Ż, but you can also spell it as RZ, RZ. All right, so let's move on to the letters you're probably familiar with. Or are you really? Well, it turns out that some letters can be a bit tricky, a bit confusing. Let's take the letter C. Letter C is not K like in English. It is C, C, C like tsunami. And the letter W. The letter W is not W. We had W before. And the W is pronounced as V, like in van. V. Okay? And the last one is the letter J, which is pronounced as Y. Y, like in Yeti. So we have Y, V, and T. All right, from now on it can only get easier, so I think I will just read the entire alphabet so that you can hear all the different sounds, all the different Polish sounds, okay? A, O, B, C, C, D, E, Ę, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, W, M, N, N, O, U, P, R, S, Š, T, U, V, E, Z, Ž, Ž. Okay, that's it. Oh, but there's one more thing. The sound H. It also has two alternative spellings. You can either write the single H, samocha, H, or you can write the CH, ceha, and it also gives you the sound H. So either single H or CH gives you the sound H. Okay, the last thing that needs to be mentioned when it comes to Polish spelling and pronunciation are the diagraphs and one trigraph. And I think you already know two of them. Okay, the first one is CZ, which is pronounced as ch, ch, like in cześć, cześć, ch. Then we have SZ. SZ is pronounced as sh, sh, like a swishing sound, sh. Then we have the DZ, which is pronounced as z, z. And from the same family, we have D and the Polish j, j, j. And then D with a Polish j. We have j, j. And the last one, the trigraph, which you probably already know, G. So we have short j and long G, like in dzień dobry, dzień dobry, G. Alright, so that's it. A lot of information for one episode, but you can watch it over and over again to let it all sink in. And the most important thing is that you've already got the key to the Polish language. If you like this video, give me some thumbs up or leave me a comment below. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye!